Well, it's a rather simple process. An individual application works something like this. Before you sit down at your computer terminal, if you have 4 of your customers' names and email addresses, ones that have agreed to give you a good testimonial, and if you have your last 6 weeks worth of figures, performance figures ready, you can start applying. The only numbers we're going to ask you for are how many customers on average do you see a day? How many of those customers buy home care from you? And how many of those customers are repeat request recommended, customers that return to you, to your column. So if you can tell us that information about your column and then hit the Do I Qualify or Check Qualification button, you will see whether you qualify at a bronze, silver or gold standard. Once you have seen what standard you have qualified for and have decided to apply, continue down the form and give us your basic details of your name, your telephone number, basic things. You will then be asked to give a password and your email address, and that will be the end of the application so far. You will then receive an email back from us which confirms your email address and password, and then you just return to our website and give in your customer testimonial emails. And that's it. Your application is done. You can return to the application to check whether all your customers have replied back to their emails. And all that will happen is all the X boxes, once the applications have arrived, will turn to ticks. And as long as all the boxes have been ticked off, and you'll be able to see that. In fact, sometimes you might even have to give your customer a quick nudge to say, hey, look, you're holding up my application. And so as long as all the ticks appear, you will then be given a chance to make a payment. Once your payment is received, we will go through your verification processes. Upon verification of all your details, we will write to you to tell you if you've been approved. Once that happens, all you have to do is relax and wait for your accolades to arrive in the post. You should receive a certificate and an ID card. Some of you may have actually paid extra to get yourself a wonderful looking trophy. Well, whatever the case, you will receive your accolades in the post, and we shall also email you a press release to send out to your press directory, whether you choose to send that to your local radio stations, and tell everyone that you now have a PHAB standard. Tell everyone that that makes you better than your competitors. And that's all, really. Enjoy!